it's Mike over at fishyourassoff.com, and today what we're doing is part 5 of the boat build, how to build a boat from a mold. What I'm doing now is I'm going to paint the inside. I've got it pretty nice. I didn't worry too much about the parts you aren't going to see, the bow and the stern that are going to be under the deck. But I got the sides all nice, the parts you're going to see. So I got to get that primed and painted. Then I got to build the decks. I'm building one right now. I'm going to show you how I did that. And then I just got to put some lights in there and really start finishing up this build, because I got to get it approved by the FWC, Florida Wildlife Commission, before I can get it registered and all that kind of stuff. So got to get all that going, and that's really what's going on. Oh, I also got to cut a plug hole in the back, because I'm basically building a super nice John boat, because I'm going to have a plug in the back. I'm going to have a bilge pump too, but I want to have a plug that I can reach and just yank from the inside, just like a John boat, just in case water comes in it. But that's what we're doing, so stay tuned. Alright, so here's where we're at. I put the tie down for the bow here and the front. I'm not going to worry too much about making this nice, because you're never going to see it once I put the deck on. But this is all built out, gosh, 1.5 inches, 2 inches. This part is up here in the bow. This is pretty nice. I got this to where I like it, just with fairing and using silica and epoxy to make kind of a paste that I could reinforce everything with. That's where we're at right now. Got the tie downs for the back right here. That's pretty easy, just measure down and do your thing. Now I'm building my decks, and you can see there's 3 layers here. So it's Divinacell with 2 layers of 12 ounce on both sides of it. So basically it goes 12 ounce Divinacell, 12 ounce, and then that's my what's that stuff called, Aqua Prime or something like that. That's my transom stuff. And then the same thing, 12 ounce Divinacell, 12 ounce. So that's definitely overbuilt I overbuilt the deck, but I figure it's going to be 200 plus days on the water for who knows how many years. So I'm going to need some strength there. But all right, now I got to get the priming. Here's the primer I'm using. It's kind of expensive, this stuff. Everything's expensive when it comes to a boat. But that's the kind of primer I'm using. It's a 2-part primer, so I got to do that first. It's real sandable, and then I'm going to put the paint on afterwards. So wish me luck. Okay, so what I got to do now is I got to mix this this primer 4-to-1. And then let it sit for 15 minutes, and then slap it on there. It's just for epoxy. It's kind of a pain making a boat out of epoxy. Every boat thing, everything is basically made for polyester resins, and I had to pick epoxy, but it is lighter and stronger, so I think I'll be happy with it in the end. But I got to get this thing primed and painted. I think it's looking pretty sweet, actually, looking good. Once you put the caps on, I think it's going to look real good. And then I just got to do rub rails and things like that. But yeah, I think it's turning out real nice. Hope so. But I got to get this primed up and painted back here. But yeah, I think it's going to turn out real nice. Okay, so here we go. Got it all primed up. And I like the way it's looking. So I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, I noticed I didn't bother to fix any of the problems here in the back or in the front. And most of the deck here, the sole of the boat, is going to have sea deck on it, so I'm not real worried about that. I really just need this and this looking good, and I'll be happy. I didn't realize I missed sanding down that fiberglass cloth there. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's a rookie mistake. I gotta go back and do that now. But yeah, I'm real happy with it. I'm real happy with it. It might be ready to paint here pretty soon. Okay, so now it's time to make everything nice and smooth and pretty for the deck. I made it all a little bit big so I could grind it down and make it nice. So all I'm going to do is take a nice little belt sander here and just go to town on it. Boom, just like that. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but it's pretty much as easy as that. Alright, I got everything kind of smoothed out the way I like it, so now I want to see how it looks. I'm going to throw it on the back of the boat here and see if it fits. Alright, so here's where we're at now. I got it all primed up, and I got my problem areas that need to be nice, faired in here. That's what this pink stuff is. So hopefully, once I get this thing sanded up, I can get to painting. You see how bad the back looks? I didn't even sand it for 1 second back here. But that's alright, you're not gonna see it. You're not gonna see any of this. It's just gonna have a bunch of crap stored there. But yeah, I'm real happy with it. I am real happy with it. It's starting to look good now. Starting to look good. Okay, well I finally got the first coat of paint on this bad boy. If you're wondering why the back is blue, I mixed up too much blue. All I wanted to paint was the transom because you're going to see it. And I didn't realize how far this paint went. But there you go. First round. First round. And this is how nasty it looks before you fair it in. Up front there. Yeah, pretty happy. Now I'm just going to drill the plug in the back, and I got to get that all set up, and then I should be good to go. Going to get that done, and then I got the top painted here, the cap. Made sure it fit. So, looking good, looking good. I'm happy. So now it's time to put in the drain plug. You can see here, just like you'd have in a canoe or a ginu or a john boat, it's just a stainless steel, plunger thing, and I'm going to use it on a piece of PVC and something that I have real quick access to, because I'm real worried, when I'm fishing in the inlets and stuff, when those big 50-60 foot sports fishers come by. I don't want to get swamped. I want to have a way where I can yank the plug super quick and get moving to get the water out of the boat. Yeah, I'm going to have a bilge pump too, but just something I'm worried about. So here we go. I'm going to drill this hole right now. All right, got my drain plug hole cut. Now I just have to, and I got my little piece of PVC cut, and I roughed up the edges here so it'll stay in there better. And now I'm just going to use this stuff to lock it in place. Make sure it's sealed all nice and watertight, and I'm good to go. So that's the next step right there. All right, and the way this stuff works is you do equal parts, and you just put them all together and then fill that hole there so the PVC sticks. But that's it. That's all you're gonna do. All right. One drain plug. All epoxied in here. Oh, I guess you gotta be like that. So that should work. Pretty happy with that, as long as no water gets in the boat. Alright, so here's my lights. These are just for off-road, like a Jeep or something. Waterproof lights. They're red or amber color. So this is what's going to be rigged up from the back shooting forward. just so it's not my eyes. But that's what's next. I'm gonna hook these up. So now what I'm doing is I'm just gonna put in this bilge pump here. I got it up on a 1/2-inch piece of foam. I don't want any holes in here, so I want that just to be one solid piece. That is actually above the water line, so it's really a self-bailing cockpit, so I don't need this, but I am worried about when I'm fishing in the inlets and stuff, those big boats coming by and having a wave come over the side of the boat, because this is pretty low to water. So all I'm going to do is epoxy this down and then secure this to that, and that's how it's going to be. So that'll make me feel a little bit better about it if I ever do need to get some serious water pumped out. It's 800 gallons per hour, so it'll pump some decent water out. Alright, so I put my 2-part epoxy here, and I just got to stir it together and let it harden, and then I'm going to secure everything to it. Alright, so now it's time for my LEDs. This is like a rubber backing for them. These are for Jeeps and off-road stuff, but they're waterproof. So I'm going to try them out. They're amber. Let me show you the one I already put on. So I already got it bolted on through the back here. There we go. So that's what I'm going to do on the other side over there. And it should give me plenty of light. I'm going to try to just use 2. If I need to put more on, I'll put more on later. That's it for now. So I got both my LEDs in right there. Right there. Got my bilge pump in right there. I think I'm all set now. Next stage is just putting these tops, putting the caps on the back and the front, and getting my rails put on, and I think I'm good to go. And I can get it inspected. Yeah, I'm real happy with this. I had to do these first. Well, I didn't have to. I can fit underneath the back. You know, I built the hole big enough where I could crawl back in there if I needed to. But I wanted to get all this done and set before I put the cap on, because it's going to make it a lot harder. So that's why I did all that. But yeah, I think that's it. Till the next video. All right, thanks for watching.